Yo, just thought I'd do a ride along while I'm going on my home time. What it do? This is beautiful sunny San Diego that we riding into. We on the outskirts right now. Now, when you're coming down to 15 South and you pass the big bridge, which I should have started recording at the bridge, you got about another 20, 30 miles, and then you hit Miramar Boulevard or Mira Mesa Boulevard. That's when you know you in San Diego. That's when all the lanes open up. That's when all the traffic starts. And that's when you entering my beautiful city. Let me go ahead and change lanes so this four-wheeler let me over. What are you gonna do there, four-wheeler? Okay, I'm gonna get on over on your four-wheeler. And I'm heavy right now. I got 44,000 pounds of BS. And we heading over to goddamn Otay Mesa, son. Now, I want to start off addressing Trucker Brown for shooting the video that he shot. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's Vape, Therightbrotha Beef Part 2. This dude went into the vape shop and asked the vape dude to give him something that's better than what I got. You know what I'm saying? Because he wanted shit on me. Because he told me to go upgrade my vape, and I wouldn't upgrade my vape, and now he got to just shit on me. You know what I'm saying? Why you got to do me like that there, Brown? But the key part that I took from what that dude was saying, he preferred the expired Pegasus over the one that Trucker Brown got. Yeah, you got 2,000 more milliamps or whatever he called it, but mine is still the best, bro. I mean, I understand you want to go in and shit, but let me tell you something. When you got the top of the line shit, then you really can't shit on somebody when they shit is the top of the line for the time. You know what I'm saying? So my shit is A1, and you went A1 plus a little. The only difference that yours have, and the guy told you. You know what I'm saying? The guy said it's easy to pop the battery out. So let's say, I'm assuming, I'm gonna go do some research on your shit. If your shit is, and the batteries are built in, then if your batteries just take a crap on you, that's it. You're done. $100 down the drain. You know what I'm saying? $100 down the drain. Just like that. You know, when you want to go big and go better, but you lose the key elements. The battery is the key element. See, I have a battery charger plugged into an inverter back here in my little cubby hole. And I got 2 extra batteries that came along. So when my battery goes out, I can change my shit and keep blowing. Now, if your shit made the way I think it's made, once your shit is done, your shit is done. Then you gotta go to your backup shit. You know what I'm saying? Mine, I pop the battery out, reach around, grab a fresh battery, put that battery back in, put the other battery on the charger, and keep blowing. You know what I'm saying? Now, I like your colors. You know what I'm saying? That rally orange with the black stripe, I like that. That shit is hot to me. That shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got the Triton tank. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. You know, your shit's the same color as what? Goddamn Transformers. You know, you got a Bumblebee mask on your tank and shit. I don't need all that. The man told you the Triton tank is the way to go. Every trucker that gets the Triton tank likes the Triton tank. You know what I'm saying? But you so busy wanting to get the one up on a brother, you know what I'm saying, that you went ahead and settled for the he said, she said, he said, she said. Not the facts. You went for the he said. Just because he gave you a number that was higher than 3,000 milliamps, you were like, okay, so you telling me, so you asking him, you know, so if I wanted to shit on him, you know what I'm saying, then woo-de-woo-de-woo. I ain't gonna lie though, I was tickled to the motherfucker. As soon as I see that you said, yeah, that he made a video on YouTube, I was like, what? I had to pause the video and plug it into my AUX cable so I could hear what was said on surround sound in the truck. You know what I mean? Surround sound in the truck so I can make sure I can get quality audio on the video that you just put up. Talk about the Therightbrotha beef part 2. You know? So yeah, and then now, don't get me wrong for y'all that's watching this video, what Trucker Brown said is absolutely the truth. You know, being a truck driver, you know, having all those coils and cotton and sitting down, having to rewire it. No, we just need something we could dump and blow. You know what I'm saying? Dump juice in, blow, and keep it moving. You know? See, now what I'm thinking is if that has batteries built in, he just spent $100 on something that he gonna have to wait to use. You know what I mean? Because if the batteries don't come out, then that means you have to charge the device as a whole on a USB. Hopefully you have a thing in your truck that does 2.1 amps. Because if you're on 1 point whatever amp and you got a 5,000 milliamp battery, that's just gonna take a long time to charge, son. It's a long time. You know what I'm saying? See, he got clouded. He got clouded trying to one-up me so bad. He got clouded. And this is what happened. Now, what he could have did is went ahead and jumped on the Pegasus bandwagon and go ahead and get him a mile with the horse on it. But I ain't even gonna go there with that. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to get the race car, NASCAR colors. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to get NASCAR and get the fastest, the hottest shit. But necessarily, the hottest shit ain't always the best shit, son. Remember that. My shit, when the sunlight hit it just right, when I pull out my shit and the sun is at 2 o'clock p.m. and the rays hit it at a 30-degree angle, and them blonde hairs from them 12 virgins who sacrificed their hair in order to make such a quality device and put it on my shit, and that bulletproof titanium, uranium, I go get Superman my shit and he'll get weak because it got uranium in it, son. You know what I'm saying? My shit got a horse on it. A horse with wings, son. Pegasus. That's what I do, man. That shit is hilarious, though. I saw you blowing big clouds in your whip, though. You know what I'm saying? I saw you blowing big clouds in your whip. You know. I'm happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Because of you, I stepped my game up. And now it felt good because of me, you had to go step your game up. You know what I'm saying? When the student become the master, and now the master got to step his game back up. You know what I'm talking about? When a student outdo the master, and the master like, oh shit, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Because he always want to be in the top spot. I get it. It's all right, though. It's all right. I ain't gonna lie, my shit is high quality. I mean, it sits in my cup holder, and yet there's not a scratch on the case. There's a little bit of scratching on the display, but it's not a scratch on the case. You know what I'm saying? His shit came with a condom. Trucker Brown bought his vape, and it came with a condom on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no condom on my shit. I just want that raw. You got a condom on your shit, nigga. You got a vagina condom. What's those vagina condoms called, y'all? You got a shield on your tank and a condom on your mind, son. You know, if I wanted to put a condom on mine, then, you know, I wouldn't have bought the best. My shit is pure. You know what I'm saying? Pure. You had to go get a condom on your shit. That shit is have me rolling, man. Like, you gonna walk into the store, that's all I was doing, sitting here rocking back and forth like a crackhead. Like, you gonna walk into the store and ask the salesperson, if I wanted to shit on them, what can I get? Yeah. But the bad part about it is you recorded it, bruh. You recorded. You can see in the salesperson's face that he was like, yeah, but I prefer. You know, I prefer the Pegasus. The aspired Pegasus. That's what he preferred. He didn't even feel comfortable selling you the other one, saying it was better than the Pegasus, bruh.
In 5 miles, stay left.
You know?
To continue on,
but you just wanted to shit on it so bad that you went ahead and dropped a bone on it. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. Listen, my battery, my tank, and my juices came to about $108 because they gave me a discount. You know what I'm saying? Boom. This is where you enter San Diego. Mira Mesa Boulevard right here. When you hit Mira Mesa Boulevard, to me, this is when you get into the nitty gritty of San Diego, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's where you got the IMAX theater, the Buca de Pebo, and all that other good stuff. You know? So, but back to Brown. I ain't done with you. I hope you enjoy it until the battery runs out. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna make a personal video. Trucker Brown beef demolished. Stating the facts, son. And then you want to get creative editing on me, huh? And then you want to get creative with your editing, have shit popping in and out. What? And then you gonna make the bitter beer face because the vape was just that good. You gonna make the bitter beer face on me, homie. Okay, all right. Enjoy it till the battery run out, son. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. But yeah, for everybody else, welcome to beautiful sunny San Diego. This is what it is. You can tell the population of a city by the size of its freeway, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lanes, and then 1, 2 carpool lanes, and that's in one direction. It's in one direction, son. City is huge. It's bad. The bad part about it is because I live here, I don't actually go out and experience a lot. But when we do, because me and my lady get in the car, we used to, especially before we had kids, we used to just get out, ride around, you know, just go for a ride. You should do that if you haven't done it. You and your ladies just, if y'all had the gas money to do it, get in your car and just ride around. Go places you've never been. You know, out here we got Ocean Beach, we got PB, we got OC, we got Mission Beach. There's beaches here, beaches there. The whole city is a beach. We're at the edge of the United States of America, son. The edge of it. And she still got her Halloween costume on. Your Green Mile walk
In
is
2
long.
miles, stay left to continue on I-15 south.
Your Green Mile walk is long if you coming. She must have went to LA party. It's Halloween today, so I'm about to go down, drop this trailer, go park my truck, get drunk, and take my kids trick-or-treating. And then get drunk again, and then take all their candy and check it, try to see if anything's open. Now, the way that I check the candy, one, okay, you got the visual, you know, and I really take a look at candies that's wrapped. You know, like peppermints, how they wrapped on both ends. I try to see if it's been like rewrapped or whatever. And then I also look at like the Snickers and stuff. Make sure if you squeeze it, it has a little air in it. Because if it don't have any air in it, then it might have been open. You know, it's a shame that in this day and age that's what we got to do, but that's what we got to do. A lot of places
In
let
1
you go.
mile, stay left to continue on I-15 south.
A lot of places let you go to the police station and get your candy scanned, from what I heard on satellite radio. But I don't know if ours does that. There's a police station right down the street from my house. What's funny about that police station, I was in my car, I got hit, the insurance adjuster came out. My neighborhood is considered the ghetto, you know, but really it's not. You know, if y'all ever came out my way, you know, if you hear about Southeast San Diego, it'll be like, oh, that's the ghetto. You go out there, bruh, prime location. And what's funny is people are starting to realize that we're I'm 5 minutes from downtown. I'm literally less than a minute
to continue on I-15 south.
less than 2 minutes away from every freeway in San Diego. I'm dead center on everything. I can go up a hill over by where I live at and see the whole city all the way to the ocean. I can see Coronado Bridge, you know, just. But people are starting to realize that, and since my neighborhood is so old, and what I mean by old is that the people who live there are ex-military. Like the first black Navy SEAL lives like 4 or 5 houses down from me. The first black like military helicopter dude or whatever lives down the street, but they're dying off. So what's happening is because they're dying off, you got some people who from the neighborhood that go buy the houses after they die, but a lot of white and Asian people are moving in, to the area. You know, it still has somewhat of its bad
In
elements,
5 miles,
but
stay left
it's
to
few and
continue
far in
on
between.
I-15 south.
And if you're young, you know, if you're 16, 17, you could just walk to the main street and get into it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not about that life, and you're a little bit older, people don't be worried about you. They know everybody just trying to do their thing, go to work, live their lives. You know what I'm saying? So that's my neighborhood. Right here where we at now, the Blue Angels will fly over. And I actually recorded it because they was here maybe 2 weeks ago. And you just drive down the freeway, you see these jets just doing all these tricks. The smoke's coming out their ass, and they going from straight up 90 degree and just cut up and do all this. And you just on the freeway, just like, oh, that is absolutely amazing. And there's a military base right here, around here somewhere. Well, San Diego is just basically a military town, you know, which just sucks because it's kind of like if we did go to war, yeah, San Diego is out of there. If you go over on the 5 on San Diego off the 5, you can see where they build all the ships, warships, son. Huge ass monstrosities sitting off in the water in the distance. You just look to the right off the freeway, and you can see that. I'm not on the 5, so I can't show you. But the time I did record it, I had the camera pointing the wrong way. But yeah, San Diego is I call it San Diego the suburbs of LA, because it's not as busy as LA. It doesn't have a lot of the stuff that LA has, but it still has a lot of stuff. And not only that, the different cities you go to. And when I say cities, I just mean different neighborhoods like Pacific Beach or Oceanside or Mission Beach, Southeast, Lemon Grove, Chula Vista, National City, even San Isidro. They all have their own thing, you know, that makes them unique. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, this is San Diego. I hope y'all get some good footage. I hope my windshield is not too dirty. I ain't cleaned it in about 4-5 days, so it got dust particles and stuff on it. But we're gonna ride this all the way down to Otay Mesa. Video might be a little bit longer than 30 minutes, but it is what it is. Arrow Drive, y'all get off right here at Arrow Drive. You go to 94 Arrow Squadron. I think that's off Arrow Drive. Also, they got Fry's over here, the big electronic
In
company.
2 miles, stay left to continue on I-15 south.
But this is my city. What time is it right now? It is 4:09. Looks like it's 6 o'clock. Looks like it's 6 o'clock out this jump. Yeah, San Diego has a lot of good history, a lot of places to go. I mean, if you're a tourist and you come down to San Diego, just put on your walking shoes because there's so much out here to do. You got San Diego Zoo, Safari. You got all the beaches you can go to. You got all the, you got Balboa Park, which is absolutely huge itself. And over there you can check out the space, I forget the name of it, like space, some type of space center where you can go in
In 1 mile,
and
stay left to continue on I-15 south.
where you can go in and see like the spaceships, and they have a bunch of activity for the kids. He got on a Superman. She got on a Superman outfit. Miss Superwoman done gained a whole lot of weight. Y'all didn't see that. Oh man, that was entertaining. Oh, Qualcomm Stadium over there. I guess I got the camera pointed the wrong way. You got Qualcomm Stadium over there. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the 8 freeway. The 8 is what runs you over to the beaches. It runs you out of California over to Arizona.
Stay left to continue on I-15 south.
So now once we get up this hill, this is the area where I grew up.
Proceed south on I-15 south in a half mile. Continue straight onto Escondido Freeway.
As a youngin', this is where I grew up. Once we get right past that bridge that's coming up, because right now this is the crossover for the 8 freeway. Then you got all kind of, like, our malls are outdoor malls. You know, you got a lot of indoor malls across the United States. Ours are outdoor, so there's no roof on it. You know, it's just buildings connected to each other.
Proceed south on Escondido Freeway in 2
Oh shit, is that my
3/4
car right there?
miles. Take exit on the right for I-8.
If y'all see this Dodge Charger right here,
in
that looks
California,
exactly like my
1940s.
vehicle. And if you see a Gears of War emblem on the back, then that just might be my shit. Guess we'll never find out. Guess we'll never find out. Damn, that looks like my shit right there. Call my woman. I need to look her up on the Life 360 app and see where she at. If it was some kids pop their head up, I would have tooted my horn, so I would have known for sure that's my shit. Let me turn. You technically ain't supposed to use hazard lights, but I'm going up this hill so slow.
In 2 miles, take exit on the right for I-8, 05 south in
turn my hazard
California,
lights on.
1940s.
So now you coming to one of the main drags, son. Right after Adams, you got El Cajon Boulevard. El Cajon Boulevard stretches forever and a day. And if you ever want to travel all around the world on one street, El Cajon Boulevard. You got little Africa, you got Japan, you got China, you got Korea, you got the Philippines, you got black folks, then you got the white folks, and then you got the mixture of both. You got university. Universities turning into more of a art type. So this exit right here will be El Cajon Boulevard. The next exit will be University. Those 2 streets right there are busy and are fun. University is turning more to the artsy, which is absolutely great. Turn more to the artsy part of, and then you can take University, and they both, I think El Cajon Boulevard turns into, one of them runs you into a city, part of the town called Hillcrest. Hillcrest is our gay area, where they got a gay flag that's about as big as 5 18-wheeler trucks standing on top of each other.
California, 1940s.
You know. So this one will take 805, so I'm gonna just turn her off. I'm gonna take 15 all the way down. But yeah, University, El Cajon Boulevard. Those are the 2 main drags for me, anyway. And that's where I grew up. You know, that's where my high school at. That's where I used to, you know, that's the first place I ate pussy, was on El Cajon Boulevard. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna take the 805. Let's do 805. And this is my freeway right here, 94 East, son. 94 East will take you right over to my exit, where I be at, where my family at, where I reside. We're gonna take the 805 because it's easy to catch the 905 off of that. But yeah, just green and trees, palm trees, paper trees, I don't know what they call, eucalyptus trees or whatever, I don't know. Alright, let me get over. Who's gonna let me get over? You gonna let me get over there? Alright there, appreciate it. Alright, Home Avenue is over where the police station at, and the 7-Eleven to get your Slurpees. Get your Slurpees. 94 East. Of course, I would live off Martin Luther King Jr. Freeway. Come on now. I mean, it's only mandatory, right? He walked it. I might as well live it. I don't know if he walked it or not. But I know there's an MLK in every city, and it's usually a bunch of black folks on it. Yep. You got Market Street. Market Street is going through a lot of development right now as far as the medical. A lot of medical buildings popping up in my area. It was controversial because one of the places they built a medical center, but then it's actually going to be a needle exchange. You know, and like, we don't want to. Who wants a needle exchange in their area? I think you should keep the needle exchange in the industrial areas. Shit, put the shit right next to the police station. They got land. Oh, well, there's a kids' baseball field and shit over there too. But you know, you drive down the road and You know, they got goddamn heroin addicts and shit waiting to get some new needles. You know, and it's a double. It's weird. It's kind of like Obama with Guantanamo Bay. You know, it's like he want to close it down, but where is he gonna put the prisoners? He gonna bring them on the U.S. soil, so to speak. You know, people like I don't want fucking terrorists in our jails. I don't want them here. I don't want them there. You know, so what is he supposed to do? He can't close it down if he ain't got nowhere to put them. He can't send them home because, Lord, the plan they hatch. The shit they probably be doing to some of them prisoners. That shit'll be crazy. Yeah. Over here on Palm Avenue, they got a Mexican grocery. I call it a Mexican grocery store. It's a grocery store. It's called Northgate, where you can get all kind of fresh produce. And they had this watermelon drink that's off the chain. And it's like real watermelons. Like you see the cute little Mexican ladies in the back, like with the real watermelons. And they got one. I always get the pineapple, peanut, something like that. I always get that one because that's one I like. My lady likes the watermelon drink. That's what we call it. We don't know the proper name of it. We just call it the watermelon drink. I wish these people to drive. They probably checking their Facebook from last night's party. You get out from Plaza Boulevard to go to National City to Plaza Bonita. I think it's Plaza Boulevard. That one's an indoor mall. So you got Fashion Valley and Mission Valley, which are your outdoor malls. And then you got Parkway Plaza, Plaza Bonita. I think there's one more. That's your indoor malls. And you also go to a sports bar that we used to go to back in the day off Plaza. Sweetwater Road, son. I drop this load, I get to go home. Technically I don't have to be to work till Tuesday, but I'm gonna go back on Monday because I want money. I want money. Money. Gee, you got over awfully close in front of me. Is there any particular reason that you chose to get in front of me like that right here when you had ample room to continue to speed up? Now you got me slowing down to 50 miles an hour, messing up my whole 55 miles an hour that I was doing. You know, I haven't heard from in a while is Ryan. Ryan, I don't know if you actually gonna see this video, but and watch it 28 minutes in, but I haven't seen any more videos from you, bruh. All I saw was the Therightbrotha said be patient, and you need to practice patience. Patience is the last video I seen from you. And so I'm gonna go check actually. Once I drop this load off, I'm gonna go check and see if you posted anything. Wonder if your inbox is flooded yet. I have 104 emails from YouTube, meaning when you guys leave a comment, I get an email saying that comment is left. Usually what I do is I go to that email and I hit reply. If I can reply, then I'll reply. So probably once the kids are asleep and the house is cleaned up, I sit down and start to get back to them as soon as possible and see if I can get that whole dealio take care of. I don't want y'all to think that I'm neglecting you. I'm not neglecting you, son. Come on, son. Air conditioner just got awfully cold for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Now, I could have stopped at home, picked my kids up, and take them on down with me, but there's so much going on at the house right now, I'm sure that they don't want to come with Daddy. You know, they probably already got their Halloween costumes on. Already got their Halloween costumes on, and probably already eating cakes and cupcakes and diabetes and diabetes and diabetes. Diabetes and diabetes. I wonder what they was doing before the devil was created. Like, the devil's supposed to be an angel that was kicked from heaven. Some people say it was the morning star. Ooh, what? What'd he say? The morning star. Yeah. That fell to earth. God kicked him out and kicked him to earth. And he sat down like a shooting star. And so some people say that's the meaning behind the star that you put on the Christmas tree. Ain't that crazy? Like, why do you put that star on the Christmas tree? In the Old Testament, it says, Jeremiah 10, if you don't believe it, Jeremiah 10 in the Old Testament, it says, do not go to the forest, cut a tree down with the working man's hand and an axe, put it in your house and deck it with silver and gold. It says that in the Bible, clear as day, Jeremiah 10. But that was the Old Testament, right? Right? That was the Old Testament. We don't listen to that no more. It's all about the New Testament, son. I made a mistake and Googled who was King James. You know, the guy whose Bible that's in most of our churches. I don't know if to believe it or not, but there's some absolutely crazy stuff. Here's what I don't understand about religion. Like Catholics, I know I'm saying that wrong, but for some reason my tongue ain't working right. Why are they holding so much knowledge away from the people? That's what I don't get. Y'all got a cellar full of religious artifacts. Now I understand the artifacts, but you can make a duplicate. This is what it looks like. It don't have to be it. But all the books that you guys are holding, like, I don't know if it's true, but when God made man, he made woman. Again, I don't know if it's why my video just cut off. But anyway, God made man. When God made man, he made a woman. And what happened, again, I need to stress this. I can't stress this enough. This is just some stuff that I've heard. You know, it's let's just call it hearsay. When God made man, he made woman. Man name was Adam. Woman name was Meredith. Something started with an M, right? Well, kind of find out, women are assholes from the day that God created them. So Adam was not pleased with this woman because she wouldn't abide by his rules, right? So God was like, well, what do you want me to do? He was like, give me a woman that's from me, created for me, right? So he was like, okay. Killed her off. Wait, did he kill her off? I don't think. I'm trying to think of how the story goes. But, okay, I don't know if he killed her off. Let's say he abolished her to wherever. Right? And then took Adam's rib and made woman somebody who will be submissive and obey. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? I think it is. There's all kind of crazy stories out there, man. All kind of crazy stories out there. Like, for instance, why do we go to church on a Sunday when it says to do the Sabbath? Sabbath sounds like Saturday to me. There was a king who worshipped a sun god and made church worship on Sunday. Is that true? I don't know. Is it interesting to hear? Absolutely. Now, Easter. What is Easter about? The one day everybody will go to church, and you buy new outfits and stuff. Alright, there's a story about Easter. Okay, let me see how it goes. Wait, what's the one? Like, I had a dude that I used to talk to. They used to come out with all these crazy conspiracies and all that stuff. And I love hearing conspiracies because it's a devil's advocate on the way that you think about something. It's the, well, what about? You know, we blindly follow religion, you know. And then we'll sit here and say, well, Marvel Comics is just fiction. But listen to Jesus had powers. You know? He was immortal. Son, he came from the dead. Gave people sight. Turned water to wine. You know? So, how is it far-fetched to listen to Marvel? You know, again, don't get me wrong. I'm not a religious person, but I do believe in God. You know, and I do pray and all that good stuff. But it was I'm trying to think of the story that I was told where they tried to say he rose at a certain time, but technically it wasn't that time. Like, the timing is off. So we celebrate Easter. Like, what? Man, it was a good story. Anyway, maybe just Google it. What's the meaning behind it? What's the religious meaning behind Easter? And then Google what is Easter. You know, Google who is King James. You know, Google that stuff, man, and see the truth, and see the false, and see the good, see the bad. You know, God gave us free will to come up with our own conclusions on everything. You know, people telling me this bridge is purple. It could technically be pink. Or is it brown? It's all in your interpretation of colors. I think it's a fuchsia. It's a fuchsia color. Hey, Swift. If you got a yellow seal on you, that means I saw when you left, and I super caught up with you. Because you left a long time before I did. You left a long time before I did. But, yeah, now we are in Otay Mesa. You know, about to go drop this load. Pretty long ride-along video, I know, but I don't get a chance to do ride-along videos that much no more because I don't really go nowhere. You know. Excuse me. So, come here, Swift. I want to see your seal. Slow down. You got a lock. I see a lock dangling. You put the lock on, right? For whatever reason. They let you out the gate like that, that's Swift. Nah, you don't have no yellow seals. So you're not the one that I saw from your Yoruba Valley. But yeah, I mean, where I dropped the trailer at, I could throw a rock and it'll cross countries. You know what I'm saying? It'll cross countries. But this 905, man, is already an industrial type of location. But I mean, there's so much land out here that, I mean, warehouses, everything is about to build up because it's right by the border. So, I mean, they can build their shit in Mexico for cheap, come over here and stash it here until it needs to go to be dispersed in the United States. You know? He got him a Great Dane. It's a Great Dane trailer. Y'all see the horse? Not the horse, but the dog. If I do it, you're gonna mess it up. See the dog right there? We gonna get up on him so y'all can see the dog. You must be hauling paper because you ain't even got no seal on your stuff there, Swift. It's the only reason why you wouldn't have a seal if you're hauling paper. Who's gonna steal a 10,000 pound roller of paper? Hey, you in the wrong lane there, Swift. Where are you going? Okay, well, let's see whose route is quicker. You're going to go that way and bust that left and take it down that way. I'm going to run through these lights. And let's see who get there quicker. The speed limit 40, I do 38. I'll do 38. Santa Monica Produce. Look at that plane taking off. I can see the wheels going up in the plane. That's how close we are. He busting a hell of a left. God damn, that airplane. That's a hell of a... that shit's scary. It's a hell of a left you're busting there. You can head back into Mexico, huh? Well, all right. Where that plane go? Oh, you can't see it. The sun's in the way. Speed limit 30. And if he gets to that stop sign before I get to that stop sign, I think I might have to take his way to the yard. This left turn right over here, there's a truck there. It can be a bitch sometimes. Look at her with her blue hair. Her blue hair. That plane went up and was one mean ass left turn. I mean, if you was in there, you'd just be leaning to the side, just dangling like, oh. So I always kind of go over to the edge, especially if I ain't got no traffic behind me. I go over to the edge over here. Let's see where he at. I don't see him. Come on there, driver. Where you at? I don't even see him. I don't even see him. Still don't see him. I'm gonna have to rewind this video and make sure I made a complete stop at that stop sign. Cause I got a feeling that there's some people watching my videos that will call in on me and be like, look at this video, he didn't do a complete stop. Just because they want me, they want to hate on me. I feel like they watching and waiting for me to do something like roll through a stop sign so they can snitch on me. You snitches. You snitches. And yes, this is the proper way to take this. You're going to swing it wide. Look at all them Swift trucks right there. Y'all ain't got no work. Why y'all ain't at work? It's the weekend. Y'all supposed to be on the freeway somewhere. Y'all ain't supposed to be over here sitting around chilling. Y'all ain't supposed to be over here sitting around chilling. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be out there hauling freight, son. Day cabs, I understand the day cabs. Oh, tell me this yard is full. Better not be full. I got something to put in it. Alright, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy it. Peace.